ito, kundi para sa kalusugan. Sa nag-uumapaw nating suporta kay Alex Eala, sana ay marami ang maengganyo para matuto at maglaro hindi lamang ng tennis, kundi ng ibang sport pa. Sa halimbawa ng Pilipinas Women's Football Team, sana rin ay mas sumikat pa ang football sa ating bansa at maraming maglaro. Balang araw, baka makasali na ang Pilipinas sa World Cup. Ang ating sistema ng universal healthcare ay ang pangunahing seguridad sa kalusugan ng bawat Pilipino, katuwang ang DOH at saka ang PhilHealth. Daig ng maagap ang masipag. Ito ang layunin ng ating YAKAP program. Ilayo ang Pilipino mula sa sakit at tugunan ng maaga ang nagbabadyang karamdaman. Sa taong ito, 4.5 milyon na ang nakapagpatingin mula sa 25 milyong Pilipino nakarehistro sa programang ito. Hangad natin, mas maraming klinika pa ang makakasapi sa YAKAP upang mas marami pa ang pagpipilian ng ating mga mamamayan. Sa kaugnay nitong gamot program, ang miyembro ng PhilHealth ay makakakuha ng kailangang gamot mula sa mahigit 2,000 accredited na provider. Ang bawat miyembro ay may benefit limit pa na 20,000 piso kada taon. Ngayon, 75 na ang mahahalagang gamot na kasama sa listahan ng programang ito. Meron diyang antibiotic, laban sa asma, alta presyon, kolesterol, para sa diabetes, sa ubo, lagnat at iba pang mga sakit na kadalasang nararamdaman. Sa 7 buwan ng taong ito, mahigit 300,000 kababayan natin ang nakinabang dito. Bukod sa programang ito ng PhilHealth, ang bilang ng mga gamot na tinanggalan natin ng value-added tax ay umabot na sa mahigit 2,000. Mahigit 700 dito ay laban sa cancer, mahigit 500 ay para sa alta presyon, mahigit 600 naman ay laban sa diabetes at para rin sa mental health. Sa buwis na ito na ating tinanggal, ang side effect dyan ay mas mababang presyo nito sa butika. Ngunit kung pag-iwas sa sakit ang ating tunay na pakay, kulang pa ito. Kailangan mas maaga ang pagbabantay. Kaya pinapalawak pa natin ang programang ito. Sa susunod na taon, unti-unti nating isasama ang iba't ibang uri ng blood test at gamot upang mas maagang matukoy at mabantayan ang posibleng sakit sa bato, atay, thyroid at hepatitis B. Nariyan pa rin ang malaking suporta ng PhilHealth kung kailangan talagang magtungo sa pagamutan. Patuloy na pinaparami ng PhilHealth ang sakop nitong mga sakit, kondisyon at serbisyo. At itinaas din nito ang limit upang matiyak na sumasabay ito sa pagtaas ng mga presyo. Pinahahalagahan ng PhilHealth ang mga laganap at malubhang mga karamdaman tulad ng cancer at sakit sa puso. Kasama na rin ngayon ang pagpapagamot ng HIV/AIDS upang makatulong sa pagpigil na dumadaming mga kaso dito sa bansa. Pati na rin ang TB na kumikitil ng halos 100 buhay bawat araw dito sa atin. Para mapaganda pa ang suporta natin sa mga batang may developmental disabilities, dodoblehin natin ang PhilHealth package para sa pagpapatingin sa therapy. Dadamihan din natin mula sa 70 hanggang 150 ang bilang ng therapy session na sakop ng PhilHealth. Nakaantabay din para sa kanila ang Project Aruga ng DSWD para sa karagdagan tulong pinansyal. Mula sa lagpas 5 milyong pamilyang Pilipino na gumagamit ng PhilHealth noong 2022, umabot na sa mahigit 7.5 milyong pamilya ang nakatamasa ng mga benepisyo ng PhilHealth nitong nakalipas na taon. Lahat ng ito ay gawa ng ating masigasig na paghikayat maayos na proseso ng pagrehistro at mas pinabilis pang pagbayad sa mga ospital at healthcare providers. At mula nung inilunsad matapos ng huling SONA, halos 3 milyon ng kapwa natin ang walang binayaran kahit 5 sa kanilang pagpapagamot gawa ng ating zero balance billing sa mga ward ng ospital ng DOH. Siyempre, hindi natin makakaligtaan ang maaasahang medical assistance o MAIP. Mas marami na ang ospital na sakop nito. Mas pinadali pa ang proseso. At ngayon, may e-MAIP na sa mga ospital ng DOH, online at kasama sa ating e-Gov app. 2 na lang ang requirement. Wala na ring GLGL, kaya hindi na kailangan pumila o magmakaawa pa sa sino mang politiko. Sa mahigit 56 na milyong nakapag-download at gumagamit ng ating e-Gov app, ganong karaming Pilipino kasama ang kanilang pamilya ang madali nang maaabot ang napakahalagang medical assistance na ito mula sa national government. Kung kaya't sa puntong ito, mahigit 8 milyong pasyente na ang natutulungan ng maaasahang MAIP. Sa ating ginagawang mga pagbabago, mas marami pa ang matutulungan nito, anumang antas sa lipunan. Paraan natin ito upang mapakinabangan ng mamamayan ang buwis ng kanilang binabayaran. Malaking bahagi ng naisalba nating pondo mula sa korupsyon sa flood control project, binuhos po natin sa edukasyon, sa pagkain, sa DOH, PhilHealth at sa MAIP. Para talagang makatulong, makapagpagaling at makapagpalakas ng katawan ng Pilipino. Patuloy pa nating inaayos ang sistema ng mga ospital at mga pasilidad sa bansa, kasama ang mga bukas at mga specialty center. Mayroon din valor clinics na tanging para naman sa ating mga veterano at kanilang pamilya. At magsisimula na rin tayong iguhit ang plano para sa makapagtayo ng isang Virology and Vaccine Institute dito sa ating bansa. Kasabay nito, ang hanay ng mga dalubhasa sa larangan ng medisina at kalusugan ay dumadami na rin. Mula noon na magsimula tayo, mahigit dumoble ang kumukuha ng medical scholarship kapalit ng obligasyon na maglilingkod sa mga pampublikang ospital sila balang araw. Sa kanilang pinamamalas na serbisyo publiko, ang ating mga doctors to the barrios ay nagsisilbing huwaran sa ating mga susunod na henerasyon ng mga Pinoy na doktor. As we have witnessed and proven during this difficult period, our strong foreign relations have earned us incalculable dividends. The Philippines is once again a full member of the community of nations. Our vigilant trade facilitation efforts have resulted in integrating our country into the international free trade network that is the widest and most active one that we have ever had in our history. It has yielded transformative economic agreements, such as the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. And now, we are set to seal yet another promising comprehensive economic partnership agreement, this time with the United Arab Emirates. Because of these international engagements, the Philippines now has 23 free trade agreements in force or under active negotiations with other countries. Our exports have grown. They have continued to grow, reflecting high productivity and the increasing competitiveness of our products and services in the international trade market. It now behooves us to reinforce our strengths, enhance our comparative advantage, and diversify our portfolio. On this principle, we have maintained our competitiveness in supplying critical components to top technology companies in the world. We have also maintained export competitiveness for our indigenous farm products, such as ube, coconut, bananas, other tropical fruits. And we have now ventured into new, invaluable ones like enoke mushrooms. Foreign investments continue to pour in because of our beneficial policies, especially those promoting ease of doing business and accelerating digital transformation that curb red tape and corruption. Over the past 3 years, more than 6 trillion pesos in investments have been facilitated through our green lanes. These are estimated to create over 400,000 jobs for our Filipinos. Our productive eco-zones lay down the fertile groundwork that brings these investments into actual fruition, posting consistent growth rates over the past 3 years. Extending beyond Metro Manila, from Luzon to Mindanao, promising new areas have been recently proclaimed, such as in Dumaguete and Misamis Oriental. And soon, we will also present a strong case for Palawan and for the halal industry. We continue to strive for bigger and greater things, venturing into areas heretofore unimaginable. That is, strategic and emerging industries that position our country in the global value chain, such as in the fields of pharmaceuticals, advanced manufacturing, luxury goods, technology, and logistics. Additionally, a product of the 23-member-strong U.S.-led Pac Silica initiative, the Pac Silica Industrial Hub will create an ecosystem that will have AI at its core. It will bring quality jobs to our people, accelerate our industrial competitiveness, and revitalize our economy. As a strategic component of the Luzon Economic Corridor, the hub will be an advanced manufacturing and logistics center in the global AI and technology value chain. Cagayan is both geographically and economically primed to serve as our gateway to space and host the country's first spaceport. A sounding rocket launch test is slated for next year. Yes, we are going to launch a rocket into space. This we will do in partnership with a South Korean aerospace company. We do not have to look or sail very far to find dependable allies. ASEAN is our safe harbor, within which we share not only mutual proximity, but affinity. During our chairship of the ASEAN Summit this year, we advocated for greater solidarity and cooperation among ASEAN member states. Together, we found ways to alleviate the dire consequences of the war in the Middle East. Through a united ASEAN and its strong extended network, we have achieved greater security and resilience as a region and as individual nations, more capable of withstanding disruptive events. The ASEAN +3 Emergency Rice Reserve System will guarantee emergency rice supply in case of shortage in our domestic production. The ASEAN Digital Economy Framework, led by the Philippines, will harmonize digital rules and enable cross-border digital transaction. It will accelerate the growth of our local tech sector, enable fintech and digital banking solutions, and support financial inclusion, especially for small enterprises. Likewise, the Framework Agreement on Petroleum Security for the joint stockpiling of energy assets in the region has been ratified. And now that our Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao grids are fully connected, we are in a better position to connect with our neighbors to help realize the ASEAN power grid. Moved by our stark realizations, ASEAN must further strengthen the bonds of our regional cooperation, building on our sense of affiliation and the heightened instinct for mutual assistance. This is bayanihan for the international community and for this part of the world. And more significantly, we in ASEAN joined by the entirety of Filipinos who by nature are peace-loving, re-echo our unified appeal for an end to violent conflict. We appeal to all parties for a heightened sense of community, to a return to the table, armed only with a genuine desire for peace and for normalcy. True diplomacy builds, violent conflict only destroys. Peace and order are the foundations of security for our country, for our region, for the world. A long but worthwhile 15 years since its signing, we are now ready to formalize a historic completion of the government's peace pact with the CBA-CPLA. And in accordance with the Republic Act number 12317, the BARM electorate is now poised to partake in BARM's first regular parliamentary election. This is a critical accomplishment under the Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro. COMELEC, law enforcement, volunteers, deputized agencies, all stakeholders are now ready to ensure that this defining political exercise will be peaceful, orderly, and credible. May these inspiring developments strengthen our collective belief in the unity and indivisibility of the Filipino nation amidst our individual diversity. Our unity and collective consciousness are challenged now greater than ever before. A common threat lies before us, directed against our dignity and self-respect. Of late, our very humanity has been called into question. Let me remind our friends and our detractors, Filipinos are a noble, kind, gracious, and great race. We are not greedy. We are not racists. We are not liars. We are respectful and we are dignified. We are Filipinos and we do not yield. Just recently, we celebrated the 10th anniversary of the final and binding 2016 Arbitral Award, which stands as a definite benchmark for the interpretation and application of the UNCLOS. This is not a claim that we advance alone, nor is it one that we will abandon. Your government will do all that is necessary to continue upholding this award, utilizing every peaceful and legal means available to the Republic against any attempt, foreign or domestic, to undermine this achievement. We give honor to our armed forces, the Coast Guard, even our fisherfolk, who all continue to patrol and ply our seas in the face of great risk. To them, we owe collective gratitude and appreciation, for it is they who give life to the letter and spirit of the Arbitral Award. Mga kapwa kong Pilipino, sa ganitong mga banta sa ating seguridad, sa loob at sa labas ng bansa, tayo'y tumindig ng taas noo at magkapit-bisig. Dahil tayo man ay magkakaiba sa maraming bagay, iisa lang tayong lahi. Tayong lahat ay Pilipino, Pilipino sa diwa, Pilipino sa dugo. Manaig nawa ang pagkakaisa at ang pagmamahal natin sa inang bayan at sa kapwa Pilipino. Sa bagay na ito, hindi tayo magkakatunggali. Tayo ay magkakabigkis tulad ng ating pinamana sa ating buong kasaysayan. Sa mga pang-aalipusta hindi tayo matitinag. Sa manlulupig, hindi tayo pasisiil. Sa nalalabing 2 taon ng administrasyon, tatapusin natin ang mga nasimulan at tutuparin ang ating pangako sa sambayanan. My beloved countrymen, let us continue the work that we have started to make the Philippines the country that Filipinos deserve. There is no nobler cause than this. We do this for our children. We do this for our future. We can but do this because we love our country and we love our people. Maraming salamat po. Magandang gabi po. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas!
On the part of the Senate, the joint session is adjourned.
On the part of the House of Representatives, the joint session is adjourned.